So go ahead and put your information in the chat. I am going to put Heidi's information in the chat because I was just informed that I left, even though I put a picture there, I left her name off of what she was talking about today. And additionally, I'm going to be putting a document, file up there so that everybody can access it. And I'll share it at the time that that Heidi wants me to share it.
You can go ahead and put it in there now because I left my headset. So I don't know.
So be thinking about your 30-second elevator pitch. Keep in mind that we're using that as an opportunity for you to tell us about your business, kind of a little catch line that's going to get people to want to know more about you. And then we will save any events, any activities that you want to share, any promotions kind of at the end. We will always allow for a little bit of that at the end of the meeting after the presenter goes with their questions and answers. I see we have a couple new people on the call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the people on the screen, on the virtual, I should say virtually, are going to introduce themselves. Then we'll introduce the people in the room. Then we'll let Heidi go and do her presentation. So again, 30-second elevator pitches, pretty simple as far as that goes. And who would like to get started? Carlene, you were the first one on the call. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm so used to Tammy being the first. Hi, everyone. This is Carlene LeMay with C2 Accounting and Business Support. We're a managerial accounting firm helping small business owners to take control of their business finances. So if you are a business owner that has QuickBooks or something like that, but you still don't quite know how your business is doing, or you're not keeping things up to date, we can help you get up to date to make sure you understand what's going on with your business, how to use that information to make better decisions, and to basically give you more time back in your life. This is Carlene LeMay, C2 Accounting and Business Support.
Thanks, Carlene. Who wants to go next? Tammy?
Yeah, might as well. This way I can mute myself. I'm Tammy Taz with Rock the Taz Bar Photography. Do you want to have a relaxed photo session? Do you feel nervous in front of the camera? Do you feel the camera doesn't capture your personality? Well, guess what? I can capture a personality of a rock. And if I can do that, I can get a personality out of anybody. I'm different than other photographers where I stop the clock. You can do your outfit change, come back, I start shooting again, clock starts again. Tammy Taz at Rock the Taz Bar Photography.
Thanks, Tammy. Who's going next? Anybody else going next? Estelle, you're ready.
Hi, everybody. My name is Dr. Estelle Salek of Living Well with Estelle, and I love helping women get off the hamster wheel of dieting because I believe in creating healthy lifestyles that you don't feel like you need to have a cheat day. You can have a treat day, but not a cheat day because cheating comes with guilt. Treating is just what it is, a treat. So I help create simple, sustainable lifestyle changes that you can incorporate. So whether you're trying to just eat healthy right now, get back to making yourself a priority after dealing with homeschooling kids and all sorts of craziness in your life, or just trying to change the chapter of your life when it comes to family history with chronic illnesses, whatever it is, I would love to help get your health back on track now that the school is back on track. So I'm Estelle with Living Well with Estelle.
Thanks, Estelle. Oh,
hello.
Brianna?
I am Brianna with U.S. Health Advisors, a United Healthcare company. We specialize in helping families and small business owners get better access to health coverage. If you or maybe you know someone is on their spouse's work plan, or maybe they're unemployed or even don't know the options that are available to them, I do offer a free consultation and we'll explore all options available to you with you. And if you happen to be in a better spot with your current plan, I'll even let you know that. Again, I'm Brianna with U.S. Health Advisors.
Welcome. Thank you, Brianna. Jenny, you want to go next?
Sure. Hello, I'm Jenny McAllister, owner of Artful Gem. I work with businesses finding it hard to capture their audience's attention and help them create a cohesive visual brand. I help enhance a business's visual voice and create unique brand identity and video packages that will help them stand out from their competition. Harness the power of a graphic designer with a creative fine art background. Jay McAllister, Artful Gem.
Thanks, Jenny. You got your fall picture in there. That's awesome. Let's have, is it Tarshia? Tarshi? I'm sorry.
Hi, it's Tarsha. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I am wonderful. I am also with you as health advisor. I've been in the business a little bit over a year. My background is actually radiation oncology nursing, and I am a veteran as well of the United States Army. The reason why I love this company because it allows you to provide healthcare coverage supplements as well to people not only at their jobs but on and off the job. So they lose their job and no longer they don't want to use Cobra or whatever. We have a great option for them. We have many plans even with people that have health issues as well. So I look forward to helping anyone that needs help in any type of situation. If I can't find anything that I have, I also have access to other coverages as well, and we can find them something that will help them along the way. I'm Tarsha Edwards with Gears Health.
Thank you and welcome. Hope.
Hello there, I'm Hope Bethington with Club Z Online Tutoring Services. So, you're feeling a little nervous about COVID? Are you feeling nervous about going back to school? Guess what? I have got a great option for you, and that is 100% COVID-free, no mask required online tutoring. And what's even better is if your child gets off the internet and says, "Mom, I don't understand my calculus. I need help now." You can go to Club Z Online Tutors and find an emergency tutor to help you with your work right this minute. If that's not what your situation is and you need somebody who is more on a structured schedule, we can offer that too. Club Z Online Tutoring, where we provide COVID-free, mask-free online tutoring.
Thanks, Hope. Anna.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Anna Florence Crawford. I am an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay, and I help ladies look their best, whether it's through their skincare or their color cosmetics. I know a lot of us nowadays this is the option, virtual. I know, Wendy, I see that some of y'all are actually there as well. And one of my customers told me one thing she noticed doing all this virtual stuff is the dark circles under her eyes. Normally when we're in a meeting, we're not looking at ourselves the whole time, and sitting here, the ones of us that are on Zoom, we're looking at our picture as well as everyone else's. So if dark circles under your eyes is something you struggle with, or maybe you've got a bestie that does, I would love to help them. Anna Florence Crawford, Mary Kay.
Thanks, Anna. Dr. Barnsley Brown.
Hello, you all. So what are you putting off in your business? Today's burning question. And what would it feel like to actually achieve that and to have support and training and cheerleading and a group, a team to help you do it? I'm Dr. Barnsley Brown. I offer the Make It Happen Mastermind. The results people get are overfilling their calendars, writing a new book, going up a rank in their direct sales business. In 25 days, there's amazing stuff that will happen when you join. So one spot available, be sure to get in touch and let's have a talk and see if it's for you. If you're not a go-getter, it's not for you. Dr. Barnsley Brown, Make It Happen Mastermind.
Thanks, Barnsley. I'm not gonna butcher the name. Is it Rakia?
It's Radhika.
Radhika, okay.
Yes. Hi, thanks for having me. My name is Radhika Trivedi, and I'm a founder and a physical therapist of Empower Physical Therapy and Wellness. And for all the women out there that are moms or want to be moms or know a mom that are questioning if they're capable and if they're enough, I'm here to say you are capable and you are enough. So I feel very passionate about empowering, educating, and engaging with new moms and women to exceed their functional potential with movement, strength, and mobility, as well as working with their sweet babies. And I'm offering free consultations for anyone that would just like to get on the phone or on a Zoom call to see what their issue is and if I can help out. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm Wendy Russell. You're going to see me actually in two places. I'm in the room physically, but I'm also on the screen because I'm trying to do some information online on the chat, and it's kind of hard to do with both computers. So I am your chaos coordinator, and I help small business owners who are feeling really overwhelmed, and they just want to have some sort of plan or strategy put into place. And I work with taking some of the corporate terminology of standard operating procedures and creating those for the small business owner. Wendy Russell, your chaos coordinator. And then we'll do some other introductions with the people in the room. Alice, you want to go next?
Sure. I'm Alice Schaefer, the Nanny CEO, your pet CEO, your pet's chief entertainment officer, 31 consultant, and you're trying to think of what I do today. And I also do personal shopping for people and find pandemic supplies for them. Even out of state, I just went on Sunday to deliver an obscene amount of Lysol spray and wipes and stuff to the rest area in North Carolina for my friend up in Richmond and DC. And that's about it. I do some of this and that and everything else, but still no toilets. Still not cleaning toilets. Somebody can come clean mine, please.
Okay.
That's it.
Thanks, Alice.
Hi, I'm Debbie Goldman. I am part of the Ladies 1099 board. I also have a Facebook page called Cooks with Scissors, and Alice just had a special request. She found something that she wants to be made at home, so I'm gonna do a little investigating for her and try to make something delicious and easy to eat, and that's it. So look for it on Cooks with Scissors. It's a shrimp and couscous.
Yeah, shrimp and
bowl.
asparagus, couscous.
Yep.
Lots
so
of grains.
Lots of hard work, and we'll have some fun with it. Debbie Goldman, Cooks with Scissors.
Thanks, Demi. I'm going to come down here to the front for Nikki.
Hi, my name is Nicole Boyard, and I work with American Frontier. We are your IT managed services provider. What that translates to is we help you not want to throw your computer against the wall, because we take that stress away from you and just really help the whole operations. Printers down, computer crashes, lost data, we can help recover most of it.
It's all yours.
There's some stuff that is beyond the point of return, but if you have anyone who is having computer issues and it's a business, we're happy to consult with them absolutely free, and just let them know that help is there.
Thanks, Nikki.
I don't know what I'm screwing.
I got two
She already explained that. Missed it. Sorry.
I'm gonna have Laura go ahead and go next.
Hi, I'm Laura Talbot. I am a residential real estate agent, and for fun, I like to create jingles. So, Minnie and Mickey went ice skating, and boy, they sure could fall. But they were so in love with each other, nothing else mattered at all. They wanted a house to build their own rink, so they gave their realtor a call. Now, thanks to me, they spend their days learning to skate and not fall. I'm Laura Talbot, Drew Living Realty, making all your real estate dreams come true.
Okay, we're gonna let Linda introduce herself, and then we'll have Heidi go.
Hi, everybody. This is my Heidi approved outfit with my Heidi approved jewelry to accessorize it. But my name is Linda Tello. I wear two hats. First, I'm a financial advisor, and I like to say that I shift my clients from paying for their past to investing in their future. But I'm also the founder of the 1099 Ladies, and I've met a great many women building this network. I'm sure I know somebody you need to know. So people who work with me, not only can I help them get their finances in order, but I can help them grow their business by making those valuable local connections. Linda Tello of Primerica and the 1099 Ladies.
Thanks, Linda. And we're gonna turn it to Heidi.
My fashion fairy godmother.
Take it away.
So, those of you that missed it, I left all my note cards for my talk at home, so I'm winging it. So I am going to put Wendy on the spot because you had some good ideas for
what I should talk about. So I'm going to let Wendy interview me. Go, Wendy. Wendy, did you know that?
I did not know that. Surprise, but I'm going to go back to my notes that I had sent her.
I'll do a quick overview while Wendy's
Tell us
looking
what it
for her notes. So a little bit about my background. I worked over 20 years in the retail industry all over the Triangle, and pretty much every mall that's in the Triangle or was in the Triangle, I've been there. I really loved retail until I didn't. And I knew it was time to get out. So I decided to go in a different direction and pursue my dream of becoming a crime scene investigator. And I went back to school late in life, and I received 3 degrees, one in latent evidence, one in criminal justice, and one in psychology with a focus in domestic violence and sex crimes. During my last year at school, I thought I had the flu. You all have seen her on my page. It's Ellie. I did not have the flu. And then when Ellie was 13 weeks old, I was diagnosed with cancer, which took my career change off the table. And through that, I came into direct sales with Park Lane Jewelry, and from there grew my wardrobe business organically. There was a lady in our group whose name I will not mention, but I am going to use her words. She looked like she got dressed blindfolded in the dark. Her words. And she was working with very high-powered businesswomen throughout the Triangle, and she asked me if I could help her with her wardrobe and come take a look at her closet. When I hit the 18th NASCAR shirt, I said, it's all going. I think I let her keep 3 or 4 pieces. We donated everything else, and I took her to Guardian Angel in Fuquay, and we got her a complete new wardrobe for under $400. Her clients noticed and started asking for my name. And she worked in social media, so every time she'd post a picture, she'd hashtag it Heidi approved, and the name stuck. And really, the 1099 ladies is where my business exploded. It was about 3 years ago? Yeah. About 3 years ago, Linda invited me to speak to the Carey group, and there were 24 ladies there. I booked 12 appointments from that speaking engagement, and it's just been a crazy ride ever since. So,
well, I know greatness when I see it.
Yeah, and I had rainbow hair when I came to speak to that, and pink and purple hair. So, Wendy, hit me with a question.
Okay, so we titled this as your business, your brand, your image, your wardrobe. We're going to have a simple conversation, and the first question would be, how does the way that you dress give you more confidence?
There have been psychological studies about clothing and color and how it impacts people. There was a study done, I believe it was in Turkey, where they took a group of women, put them in bikinis, and made them take a math test. They all did very poorly. Then they put those same women in a business suit and had them take the same test, and their scores were much higher. I think that's a good illustration of how fashion impacts us. Have you ever gone to an event and you were either terribly overdressed or underdressed? And if so, how much did you enjoy yourself? Or how much were you worried about, I can't believe that I'm not properly dressed? Or an example for me, I was at a formal event and I was wearing Spanx, which I don't recommend. I was miserable until at one point my friend looked at me and goes, just go to the bathroom and take the damn things off. And I did, stuck them in my purse, and I had a blast. So if you are wearing clothes that you feel good in, that you feel comfortable in, it definitely changes how you put yourself out to the world. Now, everybody has a signature style, whether they realize it or not. You know, not everybody's going to be a Jackie O, not everybody's going to be boho chic, but whatever your style is, if you are confident in that style, it's going to change the way people perceive you.
It's going to change the way you perceive yourself.
Absolutely.
So how does that boost your business image?
I think, unfortunately for women, it is even more important how we present ourselves. I think if you work in a male-dominated industry, you need to dress a certain way. You know, when I had to deal with managers that were men, I always made sure I had on my highest heels so that they had to look up to me. So it didn't matter if they were higher in management than I was. I had the power in the room because they had to look up to me. If you work in an industry like Linda, for instance, working in the finance industry, working at the bank, there was a certain image that she needed to project to do her job well. And if any of you have spoken with her, she says that once she started working with me and she felt better in her clothes, it reflected in her numbers.
Definitely.
And again, no matter what you do, if you are feeling good in what you're wearing, it's going to touch every aspect of your life, whether it's your personal relationships or your professional relationships.
You know, I was even thinking during COVID when we didn't have to get dressed and everybody was staying there. I got up and got dressed every day. First of all, because I couldn't wait to wear outfits, but it lifted my spirits and it kept me from being melancholy because I'm an extrovert. Keeping me in the house was making me crazy. So at least I can say, well, at least I look good. Got that going on.
Yeah.
You know, and that actually really made me feel better. As silly as it sounds, it really worked.
But it's not silly. Working in corporate America, they did a study on casual Fridays. A lot of corporate America, Wells Fargo, Chase, all of them went to casual Fridays. Productivity dropped on Fridays because it's, again, everybody was comfortable. They found that people were kind of just talking, taking more time. And they did it for the employees, so they understood it was going to. But literally, the study showed that dressing in jeans and kind of casual kind of gave everybody that casual, you know, attitude.
Yeah. And that's a corporate setting. You know, for any of you that have been on any of my Park Lane events, you've seen my friend and upline, Kim Osterreich. She and I have vastly different styles, vastly different. She's definitely a jeans and tank tops kind of lady all the time. And you know what? That works for her. The few times that I've managed to get her in a dress, it's like somebody turned her volume down a couple notches. So, you know, it was a learning curve for me because I tend to always be a little overdressed when I would do my Park Lane events. But for her, her confidence comes in wearing jeans and tank tops. And again, that works for her.
So how does somebody go about looking at their current closet and saying, this isn't working for me?
You know, to do it on your own, it takes a really special mindset because our clothes are emotional. One of my favorite stories is being in a client's closet and I pulled out this absolutely beautiful dress and I put it on her and it fit fabulous, but she disappeared. And I was like, okay, what is up with this dress? She's like, well, that's what the dress I wore when I married my last husband. I was like, let's burn it. Don't ever wear it again. So just because something fits doesn't mean you should be wearing it. It has a lot to do with how it makes you feel. You know, my stepmom, my grandfather passed last year. And I just happened to come across her in the mall and she's standing there holding dresses. And she looks at me and she goes, how do you pick out a dress to bury your dad? And I took it from her. I was like, you don't, I do. And I found a dress for her and she's like, well, I'll wear this again. And I was like, you won't. I was like, it's a one-time thing. You're not gonna wanna wear things that have a negative connotation with it, no matter how it fits. So if you're in a place, if you're in a headspace where you can be objective and go through your closet, you wanna go through the things that fit well and make you feel good. If you're not in the headspace to go in and do that to your closet, that's what I'm for. That's when you hire me and I help make those tough decisions for you. You know, the degrees that I have in criminal justice, my interview and interrogation and body language classes really transfer well to what I'm doing because I have some clients I've worked with so long, they could get their arms in a shirt like this and I'll be like, nope, don't even finish putting it on. It's not gonna work. Because as soon as things touch their skin, their body language changes. Did that answer the question?
Yeah, absolutely. So you go through the closets.
Yes.
And then a person obviously is going to give away some of their stuff or maybe consign it.
Yes. So when I do a closet, we make a number of piles depending on what we're pulling out. What to keep, what to tailor, what to toss, and what to consign or donate. So there are going to be some things in your closet that you're not going to want to donate. When you donate, you want things to be in good repair so that, like, if you give it to your best friend, okay, it can donate or consign. With consignment, if you're looking to make a little bit of money back, I work with 3 different shops in the Triangle that I have great relationships with. They take very good care of my clients. And then I partner with the designer consigner sale that happens twice a year. So I will help you determine what should go in the brick and mortar consignment and what should go into the design consign. And then a third option too is I have a page called Fashionista on a Dime that is really kind of like an online consignment shop. And I'll take clients' clothes and I'll do live sales and sell their clothes online. So there's a number of different options. Typically, when you're doing consignment, you want things that have been manufactured in the last 5 years and are in excellent used condition. The exception to that rule is, like, right now, 80s, 90s fashion is coming back. So if you have actual 80s, 90s items, some of those items would be consignable just because the style's coming back around.
Don't forget sentimental. Heidi had a denim jacket that she lent to me, and it killed me to give it back to her. And so I finally said, if I buy another jacket, can I please have this jacket?
Well, and the only reason I did
She
that,
had 2.
well, I didn't give you my favorite one.
That's okay.
I actually found one in a consignment shop, new with tags, a jacket that I bought like 15 years ago. It was the exact same jacket. And a girlfriend was like, how can you not get it? It's your favorite jacket. And I let her know. I was like, okay, it was at Designer Consigner. I was like, buy me another denim jacket and you can have this one. So.
And I love that jacket. Oh my God. Totally love
Yeah.
it.
Denim jackets are my exception to the rule of don't have too many of something, because I have like 24 denim jackets, but they're all different. They're all different. And I was so upset that it was so hot today because the 3 outfits I had picked out for today was 3 different denim jackets. And I was like, it's going to be 100 degrees. I can't wear a denim jacket.
We're here to be one.
I'm still hot. So.
Well, I'm not. Where's the dead body?
So tell us about what shopping for clothes, new outfits can do for an individual.
So it's funny, women fall into like one of 3 categories. They love to shop, they hate to shop, or they only shop when they have to. My favorite people to shop with are the hate to shop and only shop when they have to. Because most of the time, those women that hate to shop, only shop when they have to, it's because they have a hard time finding what makes them feel good in their skin. So I love when I can watch the transformation happen. You know, Linda can attest, she's heard me say this probably a million times. She'll be like, I don't like that. I'm like, great, try it on.
And I do it to be polite, and then I'm like, oh my God.
And then it works. So it's when you shop with me, it's like shopping with your girlfriend, but your girlfriend who's an expert in fashion. So things that Wendy would pick up and go, yeah, I'm not wearing that. I'll be like, you are, try it on. And you can just watch the transformation happen. When I was still in retail management, I worked in a boutique and I had a woman, her name was Sharon. She came in and she had polio as a child. And she told me, I hate to shop. I'm ugly and everything. I worked with her for 4.5 or 5 hours. We got a complete new wardrobe. And when she left, she was radiating. And 2 days later, I got a bouquet of flowers with a card that said, I've been with my wife over 25 years and tell her she's beautiful every day. 4 hours with you, and she finally believes me.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So no one can tell me that clothes don't matter, because they do.
And so how much of a budget do you need to be shopping to get all of this new feel?
That's a really broad question. So I hate to pay full price for anything. That's why I have kind of perfected consignment shopping. There's no reason you have to spend $1 million to look like $1 million. Carlene, whose picture is up there, she's going to shop with me next Monday. And we are going to go consignment shopping. So depending on what your wardrobe needs, Linda has been with me and spent less than $200, and Once you mix and match all the pieces, you have more than 20 outfits.
Definitely.
It just depends on what your need is. If your needs are extremely specific, I need a pair of navy blue and white polka dot pants. I'm not gonna go consignment shopping for that. I'm gonna go full retail, because if Belk's has navy blue pants with white polka dots that just don't have your size, I can call other Belks and still get them for you. So it depends on what your needs are. I can get people pieces to work into their wardrobe to give them new looks. You can spend $100 or less. I have some clients that never have a limit, and I find it more difficult to shop for them than I do when people are like, I have $217.35. I can't spend any more. And then it's a challenge. I'm like, I'm gonna get as much as I can for $217.35.
I never say so.
What? But if you do, and we go to ring up and it's $219, I'll be like, okay, so we're $1.25 over, we gotta take something out.
And then we hold on to the clothes screaming. Okay, I'm sharing my screen right now, and I know that Heidi was going to talk about some of these colors.
So Pantone sets the tone for the fashion industry, home decor, all sorts of things. So what I have up here is their autumn winter palette. So when you start flipping through your catalogs showing the transition in fall merchandise, you're really going to start to see these colors pop up. Now, remember in the 80s, raise your hand if you ever had your colors done in the 80s or 90s.
I did.
I know Wendy did.
I did.
I don't believe in that. Yes, there are going to be some colors that look better than others on people, but if you're looking at this and you're like, I'm in love with that sheen green and I want something in that color, we're going to find a way to work those colors into your wardrobe without letting it wash you out. So, so for instance, my favorite color is orange. I don't know if you can go back to me. My favorite color is orange. I can't really pull off this Raglan orange, but I have it in my bag. So I'm still I lost my words. I'm still able to add that flash of orange into my wardrobe without it being something that I wear. If you're going to go shopping or you're going to redecorate a room, get a house ready for Laura to sell, take a look at the Pantone colors to set your palette, because a lot of science goes into why they pick those colors. The color of the year is classic blue. So the top right corner, the classic blue is the color of the year for 2020. And the reason behind that is blue is calming and nostalgic, and it's an every man's color. You know, I've seen them do colors in the past where I'm just like, wow, that color. But with that classic blue, I can't think of any of my clients that can't wear that. And as an accent color in a neutral room, those pops of blue would be gorgeous. So you can find, I mean, this is in the files if you want to save it, but you can also just look up Pantone colors on Google if you're shopping, and you can have the color swatches on your phone.
I'm actually going to send it as an attachment to the email that I send out after the meeting, which will be probably this evening. I'll send it. So make sure that you have your contact information in the chat so that I can go ahead and send all that information. So does anybody else have any other questions for Heidi? I think I've kind of gone through my questions.
Yes. I would love for you ladies that don't personally know me, I would love to get questions from you, because most of the ladies in the room, Linda knows my business inside and out. So if nobody else asks a question, I'm going to put you on the spot. I got several. Barnsley.
So Heidi, what do you recommend for, what are your favorite places to shop? And then also, how do you shop differently for those of us who are size 12 and up?
So I am not a little girl by any means. My favorite places to shop right now, I've been doing a lot of online shopping. My go-to had always been Dress Barn, and they closed on December 24th last year and broke my heart. So I do a lot of online shopping, but if I need hands-on, I want to go in and grab it. Belk has a great plus size section. I think they call it curvy and something at Belk. Old Navy carries extended sizes online and in some stores. They're a great place to go for jeans. And then Target, and believe it or not, Walmart has really been stepping up their game for their clothes. They have been working more with fashion designers and really seeing what works for women. And I have been really pleasantly surprised by some of the things popping up at Walmart and Target.
Wouldn't you recommend Chico's for a full-figured girl? I love that line.
Yes, depending on your size. Now I want to take your Chico's.
No.
Depending on what your size is, Chico's really is a good place for classic fit. I personally, there's only 2 frontline Chico stores in the area, one in Morrisville and one in Crabtree. But my favorite place to go is Chico's Off the Rack, which is in Durham, across the street from South Point and across the parking lot from Nordstrom Rack. Chico's Off the Rack is really more of the classic Chico's, what the original owners of the company had in mind for women. It's a very dangerous place for me to go because of my 24 jackets. I think 20 of them are Chico's jackets, and they always have specials and whatnot. As far as consignment shopping goes, Serendipity and Fuquay and Classic Clothiers have a decent selection for extended sizes. And both of those places, if I'm looking for something specific, I'll tell the owners, I'm like, hey, I need XYZ. Can you call me if you get anything in? And they'll give me a heads up. And I also suggest Zulily, which is an app that I had to take off my phone because I was spending way too much money with them. But I've tagged certain lines that I'm looking for. So whenever any of it comes on sale, I get a notification. So if you see me, when you see me in the fall, I have a lot of Empire Waist knit dresses, either midi or maxi, and that's where I get a lot of those.
And Dress Barn does have an online shopping you can go to as well. My daughter worked for them before they closed.
With what?
Dress Barn.
Oh yeah, I have been paying attention because they keep coming up in my timeline, but I feel like with the new direction the company has gone, they've really eliminated carrying to those with curvier figure. They have some beautiful things if I was a size 6 and 7 feet tall.
How about undergarments?
Undergarments, I don't like to wear a bra. I'm a 44 triple D and I wear the ruby ribbon camis. And the reason I do that is so that I don't get the indentions in my shoulders and the back boobs, because I don't have a bra, cutting into me. And I wear the lace inset cami because it's a little longer. So it just gives me a smoother line to my hips. And honestly, for underpants, I like the Hanes Fit For Me brief because it comes up to your natural waistline, so you don't get that indention when you're wearing a dress like I am today, where you can like see where the bra is, see where the panties are if your undergarments are not fitting. If you haven't had a bra fitting in the last 18 months, I advise you to call the Perky Lady in Apex and schedule a fitting now. If your bra is not fitting correctly, it's going to affect how all of your clothes fit.
Do you like the bra patch?
I actually have never been to the bra patch. I tend to stay in my bubble. I go to places where I know the owners or I've been shopping with them for a while, but I've heard really good things about the bra patch, especially if you're dealing with a size that is really hard to come by. Like if you're in HJK cup size, or you have had a mastectomy or a lumpectomy and you just need some help there. But I will say April at the Perky Lady just gives an amazing experience with her. It's the cutest little shop. She has a huge selection of sizes, and if she doesn't have it, she'll get it for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the bra patch is a little expensive, but yeah, I'm a triple D, but I have a girlfriend that's an N, and she goes there and she can get some very nice bras as well.
So the thing I like about the Perky Lady is that just because we have really big boobs doesn't mean we need to wear grandma bras, right? So the Perky Lady has pretty bras for us with a chest that needs its own zip code.
Tanisha, where is the bra patch located?
It's in North Raleigh. North Raleigh.
North Raleigh. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And I would add to that Cacique. I took my daughter there. It's beside Lane Bryant. And they have some beautiful wire-free large cup sizes. And they have her smaller cup. She's 13. And if you get the app, they have lots of specials. So wait for the buy one, get one free. They even had buy one, get two free the other day. I was like, whoa.
Yes, they did, and I capitalized on that one.
And I like the wire-free. I really have to have wire-free. And they're pretty.
Yes.
Plunge bras, they enhance the cleavage.
Don't need no enhancement.
Look, I like to enhance whatever I can. Just keep the eyes up instead of down at the hips.
Any other questions from the people online at this point?
I don't have a question, but Heidi and I have a shopping excursion scheduled, and I am crazy excited because I hate shopping and I need clothes. So looking forward to it.
She's the perfect client. And I am crazy excited to have you on my calendar because it's been a while with everything going on. So I was super excited after I got off the phone with you. I ran and told my husband, I was like, I have a client on the calendar. And after I spoke with you, I got like 3 more ladies on the calendar. So that's what I needed.
Well, I'm crazy excited that you're shopping with her, Carly, because then I think Ip Man and Strawberry Dump Tape is in my imminent future. She said when he hit the stage 3, she was inviting me over. Do you know what Ip Man is?
Yes, I hate that.
It's only stage 2.5 on
Shut up.
Friday.
Stop 2.5.
2.5.
Blowing out my birthday candles.
I have a question about accessories, because you
Yes.
also do the Park Lane jewelry, but you've also talked about color in your accessories. So talk about that for a little bit.
I'm just like completely blank. So when it comes to accessories, like with what I have on today, I really kind of pulled in colors that I'm wearing, so it's pretty sedate. I really like when you do unexpected color with your accessories. So take, for instance, that sheen green on that Pantone color palette. That's going to be a really fun color for accessories because you're going to be able to wear it with the olives, chocolate brown, navy, and black, and just give you that really wow factor. If you have a very limited budget and you need to update your wardrobe, that's where you should spend your money. Because you can take a simple black dress, and if you change it up with a jacket and accessories, you can wear that every day. And if you accessorize it properly, no one's going to notice. So 80% of your wardrobe should actually be accessories. So jewelry, shoes, bags, and scarves. And if you're not a jewelry person, the thing that I suggest to you is find one set in the metal of your choosing. I think rose gold looks great on everybody, so I typically suggest a rose gold or a gold. And you find necklace, earrings, bracelet, and ring, and you wear that every day. And get in the habit, like with anything else, just get in the habit of doing it. When I started with Park Lane, my mom was not a jewelry person. She has more than I do now. So it makes a big impact on your clothes.
Would you say that hair in your hairstyle would be a part of your wardrobe? Because sometimes I would have on a really nice outfit, and if my hair isn't done right, it would just still mess me up.
You know, that's really true. I haven't ever really considered that, but I got my hair cut yesterday and I curled my hair first thing this morning. And after I went to the doctor, I got in the car and I was like, oh, holy mess of hair, Batman. And it kind of threw me. I was like, I got to do something. So I went and I bought some hairspray. I had a hairpin in the car, got my hair put up, and it made me feel more confident. So really your hairstyle, and you wear your hair natural?
I do.
So that is one thing I'm always envious of women of color with the natural hair, because it gives so much flair. And I think if you just take care of your hair, keep it healthy, and keep it in a style that complements your face, then you're set. But yes, I agree with you that hair is part of your wardrobe.
Okay, thank you.
Got a question for you. How often do you think that people should rotate or change out their bras and underwears and things like that? You know, you got some women that have underwear for 10 years and
Yeah,
bras.
that needs to go. So if you're wearing undergarments where the elastic has popped, it has holes, the wires poking your armpit, it needs to go. I think most every woman knows when it needs to go, but we end up holding on to it because we're like, the last thing I want to do is go bra shopping or undergarment shopping. So if you're uncomfortable in it, if it makes you itch, if it makes you squirm, you take it off and you can see where every stitch was. It's gotta go. It's time for an upgrade.
So how frequently should you change your items in your wardrobe?
It depends. It depends on what your style is. If you lean towards more trendy, then you're gonna have to update it more often. What I suggest is getting a classic wardrobe, things that are gonna be timeless, and add your trendy things in as seasons progress. You know, I think that you absolutely need to be going into your closet at least twice a year and pulling out those things that you haven't worn. So going into this fall transition, we're gonna go look at your fall and winter clothes, and if you didn't wear it last fall and winter, it's gotta go, which will leave space to add to.
Taking back some control. Do you hear like the victim piano? Like
I can't hear you. Can you get closer to your mic?
I think it's Radhika.
Yeah.
Radhika, if you're speaking, we can't hear you. She just muted herself.
You just muted yourself.
Maybe she wasn't talking to us.
Oh,
I don't think it was.
All right. All right, so it is almost 10 of 1. Is there any questions?
No worry,
Any other questions? Any questions from the group?
I do have events and whatnot to promote.
Yep. So if there's no questions or answers, we're going to go ahead and I'll let you go ahead and promote your events.
Okay.
And then we'll get into anybody else.
So I have a few. The first one is coming up. I think it is Sunday the 23rd. It is our Park Lane quarter auction. I think everybody in the room except Nicole has been on one. So I guess you have to be on this one.
I haven't been on that either.
Well,
Oh,
you
oh, yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. It's a good way to add accessories to your wardrobe because you can win them for quarters. And then in October, Designer Consigner is happening. It's going to be at Carytown Center from the 21st through the 24th. I am booking closet cleanouts, $50 off the closet cleanout to get you ready for that sale so you can make some money selling your items. And then I have Power Shop appointments at the sale. I have an appointment on Thursday, 2 Friday, and 2 Saturday. Saturday is the half off day, so if you're on a tighter budget, that's the day you should shop. Everybody went away.
Everybody, what happened to the projector? Okay. All right.
So yes, so I'm offering a discount for a closet cleanout scheduled between now and October 20th, and I am discounting the Power Shops by $20, $25 during the Designer Consigner sale.
So just to wrap up things that Heidi offers for business, closet cleanouts, consignment crawl you didn't talk about. Are you having one of those in the coming future?
I'm thinking about doing one at the beginning of November.
Okay. Personal shop appointments, Designer Consigner, and you said Park Lane. What date was that? The 23rd of September. Okay. All right.
I'm going.
All right.
Is Debbie's going too, right? Debbie's probably.
So does anybody else have anything that they would like to promote about their business? Any activities that are coming up?
So Sunday, September 20th, and I can put it in the 1099 Ladies group. I'm actually speaking at something called the One Woman Fearless Women Summit. It was supposed to happen in DC back in March, but obviously COVID happened, and they're doing an online version. So I will be speaking at that, and I will put information onto the 1099 Ladies group, and I'll get it to you, Wendy, directly.
Okay, sounds great.
Is there tickets to that, Carly?
Yes.
Yeah, I will have the link, and I think that if it is a cost, it's very minimal. It's not expensive,
Okay.
but I will let you know.
Okay.
Okay. Barnsley?
Let's see if I'm unmuted. Yes, tomorrow is Women in Networking, Chapel Hill group. I'd love for any of you to come as my guest. If you would like to come, just send me your email and I'll shoot you the Zoom link. And second thing is I am having more fun growing my own lettuce and own produce with a Juice Plus Tower Garden. Oh my lands. And I can tell you all about that and share that with you. We don't know what's going to happen, you all. It's a smart idea to be able to grow your own food. And you grow it inside vertically, so it takes like no space. There's no dirt. I don't like getting my hands in dirt. I just love it. So anyway, just letting y'all know that as well. I ate a delicious salad with all my own lettuce greens, and they're so yummy. No pesticides, none of that, non-GMO. I just went up and pull off a leaf and stuff it in my mouth. It's so good. Seriously.
You sound like a country girl.
They taste sweet. They taste so good.
All right, did Estelle raise her hand? Because I'd like to see her go after that.
Yeah, I'm not growing anything. I kill things. I have the blackest thumbs on the planet. So maybe I should give the Juice Plus Tower a try and see if I can keep that alive. But for now, I just wanted to say that on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. we have the Women in Networking for the Cary Preston chapter. And we're a nice small chapter, so if you're looking for a seat, we probably have it because we only have 10 members. So feel free to come and join us on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock. It's an hour, and we have a great time. So yeah, my contact information is in the chat. So please feel free to reach out, and I would love to have some one-on-ones with people. So let's chat.
Yes. All right. Anybody else? Unmute yourself. Anybody here?
I think Hope has raised her hand.
Oh, Hope.
I did. I posted it in the chat box. But one of the things that's real important to me is that if you know of somebody who is looking to earn some income, especially during this really challenging time, Club Z has open positions for online and in-home tutors in the Cary, Raleigh, Apex, and Morrisville area. They pay $17 to $30 an hour, depending upon your experience and the group that you work with. It's a fun job. It's one of those jobs where I don't stand over you and tell you how to do it. You're the professional, you know how to do it. Go in there and work with those kids. We work with students pre-K through college. So if you know somebody who's looking to earn some extra cash, has experience tutoring pre-K through college, let me know.
Hope, can they be anywhere? Because I know someone who substitute teaches and she would be great.
We do, that's a great question. We have an online portion that I would direct them to. I only serve the Cary, Raleigh, Apex, Morrisville area. So I would be looking for people who are willing to drive in Cary, Apex, and Morrisville. I get a lot of people who live in Durham and they say, oh, no problem driving to Cary and Apex. After they do it twice, they're like, yeah, Hope, I'm tired of driving to Cary and Apex. So
people are going to people's houses, is that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So if you know somebody in the Cram area, remember Cram, Cary, Raleigh, Apex, Morrisville, I'd love to talk to them. If they're in the Durham area, I'll talk to them, but I'm very upfront. It is not going to be in Durham. Sorry.
Okay. There's an online portion they could apply.
Yes. If you go to clubztutors.com, the one I have listed here, that is a national web page that tutors can go to and set their profile up, and they can do online tutoring anywhere in the nation. Pretty much any time, because it's 24/7. So, you know, being on the East Coast, if you're a night owl and you're awake at midnight, on the West Coast it's 9 p.m. Not a big deal. So you can absolutely go to clubztutors.com, set up your profile, and get some work from there as well.
I know some folks who are retirees who do substitute teaching, so that would be perfect.
Absolutely. And if they need to know who sent them, you can just say Hope. Bethington.
I have an announcement to make. This is the Carrie magazine that I actually am featured in one of their articles. It has to do with news from the home office. And my section was all about sticking to a schedule as an entrepreneur with your kids in the household during this time of COVID. So Carrie magazine, Carrie in Morrisville. And so I have a little feature in there.
I read it. It's excellent. I feel like
And
I'm
she has
published.
some, and she has some copies that she's autographing because CEO personally shopped for them yesterday and found them, and they just happened to all fall in my cart.
Yes, so I have some here. Thank you very much.
Relationships has privileges.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask Jenny if, about the picture behind her.
Isn't that pretty?
It's gorgeous.
It looks like you dress a little bit. Yeah.
It's actually a triptych. There's 3 panels all together. It's actually alcohol ink.
Oh, nice. Alcohol ink. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
It's such a shame to paint with alcohol when you could drink it though.
It's pretty.
Sorry.
Just
kidding.
thank you for everything you sent us. I loved my little stickers.
Yeah, from last week, those who were online who put in their addresses, I sent some stickers out about the business referrals. So please make sure that you reach out to each other, do your one-on-ones, get to know each other. Next week, we're going to have Nikki talking about our wonderful hostess here at American Frontier. Her and James are going to talk about computer security, and so we hope to have you back again. Thanks for coming.
I just posted all of my events and whatnot in the 1099 Apex ladies page,
Okay.
so it's all on there too.
Okay. And so there are a couple 1099 ladies groups that are out there. If you want to be a member of the 1099 ladies Apex one, feel free to ask to join that one. And then the other one is the 1099 ladies group itself. That's all the 11 chapters, 12 chapters now. So check out our website, 1099 Ladies Networking. We have a full agenda for the month of September, both online and in person, and of course our meeting that is a hybrid. Any other questions? We have 2 minutes to spare.
I just want to mention that Carrie Leeds group, I'm going to actually be helping out with that group soon. So if that one's from 9:45 to 11 o'clock. So anybody interested in the Carrie Leeds group on Thursdays, just PM me and I'll get you the information. But I'm going to be helping co-host every once in a while. So with them too, I decided jump in with 2 feet, and they asked for volunteers. So I kind of helped. So.
And Tammy's the chapter leader for the online chapter that meets every Tuesday at 7:30. Her and Chrissy co-lead that. So, you know, if this is your forte, going online, then you can definitely go there.
And each group is different. Each group does things a little differently. Anna has been participating in the 9 a.m. North Raleigh one, but she normally is in person in Mebane. So Heidi also does more of a group, just girls getting together and chatting. That's at Briar Creek, the 1st and 3rd Mondays of the month. Laura and Demi are doing Clayton, which is once a month on
September 17th.
The third Thursday.
The 3rd Thursday. And Laura's also going to help out with starting the online one for Wilmington, September 16th.
I think that's what the plan is.
Yep. So we got a lot going on, girls.
Or, I'm sorry,
Wilmington.
the 17th is, the 17th is Clayton, the 16th, what time? We'll be there at 11:30, the meeting starts at noon. And this month we have Getting to Know You with Chrissy Key Raleigh.
All right. Anything else? All right, I did hit the record button this time. Yay!
Oh no, we've been recorded. Tammy disappeared.